All right, so look, listen up. Welcome back. If you watched the last video, then you already know Benz, the rapper from Stockton, California, is in a bad situation right now, bro. He's indicted on a murder charge, bro, and it looks like he is not gonna get out, bro. It's not looking like it's going his way at all, bro. So today I got a treat for y'all, bro. We gonna get to see the final hours of the person he killed, Elijah Johnson. We gonna see what the reason behind his death is. We gonna see all of that right now. Without further ado, we're not gonna do too much talking. Like, comment, and subscribe, and we finna just see what's up with this video, bro.
What's the deal, y'all? It's Pete Thuggin back at it again with another video, and I got some new content for y'all. But before we get into it, if you're new to my channel, go ahead and hit that like button on this video below, hit the subscribe button, and turn on my post notifications so that you don't miss out on any latest news and interesting topics on YouTube. This video is for entertainment and educational purposes only. Everything being presented in the video is meant to be enjoyed. It's not meant to be taken as factual evidence or legal advice. Today I'm going to be talking about a Lewis Park blood that goes by the name Eli.
Okay. All right, bro. So what they did not mention about Elijah last video is that he's from Lewis Park. Right off the rip, we find that out. That's good to know. All right. Lewis Park is on the west side of Stockton. In the west and south, as far as 8th Street and Lewis Park, they beef heavy. If you look on Bkandz face, he has 29 and then a K, 2900 K tatted on his face. And that's Lewis Park. Lewis Park is 2900, bro. So him being from Lewis Park makes sense.
Elijah Johnson was shot and killed on a Wednesday in North Stockton. And his girlfriend says weeks before he passed, he had a strong feeling something was going to happen to him.
Bro, it's always like that. I hear that about
Elijah was
everybody.
heavily affiliated with the West Side Lewis Park Bloods
yep.
in the Stockton area. But some argued that at one point in time of his life, he was claiming North Stockton.
I've heard that too.
Even though Elijah was a victim of gun violence,
I thought that's where he was
played
from,
a crucial
was North
role
Stockton.
in the street life, and knew that there ultimately was a target on his back based off these facts. Elijah was murdered just one day before his birthday, which left family and friends in shock.
Damn, one day?
While Tanja Mitchell
That just
was
processed in my
planning a
head.
surprise
Damn.
birthday party for her then boyfriend Elijah Johnson, who was supposed to be turning 23 years old the next day.
Oh, he's hella young too.
She had no idea it was his final hours. While she had got ready to prep one of his favorite meals, a crab boil, things had suddenly took a disturbing turn. Instead of a surprise birthday party, the mother of 5 had to plan a funeral for a longtime partner of almost a decade. Elijah was killed at about 12:01 p.m. on a Wednesday in the 1900 block of Comstock Drive in North Stockton. No one was expecting this 22-year-old Stockton native to be standing outside of his grandmother's house when an unknown person ran up and shot him. According to the Stockton Police Department, Johnson didn't pass away right away. He was rushed to the hospital in critical condition, and he later died from his injuries.
Bro, understand this about a place like Stockton, bro. You cannot be standing nowhere. You cannot stand nowhere. It's not your normal suburb, none of that shit. It is grimy as hell. If you beef out there, it's a small place, bro. It's a small city. You might be at your grandma's house just standing outside, and the nigga might be driving home and he just catch you there, and he's like, hey, ain't that the nigga I beef with? And that's how Stockton works, bro, because it's so small, bro. You better wear a ski mask everywhere you go, have a hood up so nobody can recognize you, and not be standing outside nowhere. I don't know why. If you drive through Stockton, everybody's standing outside. It's crazy. The people who beef the most stand outside all day. I don't know why they do that shit, bro. Y'all want to die. Y'all like dying. Y'all think y'all untouchable. You're not.
As a homicide, being the 23rd murder in the Stockton area in 2019.
Yeah, it was a crazy
Mitchell
year,
did
2019.
25,
It was bad.
Met Johnson when the two were kids. She was 16, he was 14. Even though he was younger than her, she instantly fell for his big personality. She stated in the following: he was funny, he was loving, caring, and he had a great sense of humor. During their almost 10-year relationship, they were able to reproduce 5 children
10 years?
together.
And you started at 14?
Alea,
Damn, that's
Miracle,
impressive.
6, 5, and 3 years old.
I'm impressed.
And on May 17th, they welcomed twins, Kayla and Caden, who were born 3 months early and were in a neonatal intensive care unit. Elijah was initially scared about having twins, but he was more excited than anything. His kids kept him going every day, and his granny too. Even at a very young age,
Hey, this video
Mitchell
gonna be
had to
played
tell
in
her
court,
children
making Bkandz
and
look like the
explain to them
super villain
that
of a
their
year,
father was
bro.
killed.
I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Her son Elijah was lost
Shit.
and just kept saying he wanted his dad. On Facebook, Mitchell shared a heart-rendering 14-second video.
They're making
one of her
Bkandz
little
look
girls
bad.
took up herself crying and softly saying, "He got shot." Johnson, who was raised by his grandmother, Diana Johnson, and his step-grandfather, Ronald Williams, he was at his grandmother's Comstock drive home on Wednesday because he had planned to meet with his probation officer right before
Which
getting
isn't
shot.
the worst side of Stockton, but like I always say, there is no such thing as a good side of Stockton. You stand outside anywhere in that city, you're gonna get blapped at, bro. I'm telling you, go inside wherever you gotta go. Don't stand outside, bro. Don't be at the mall standing in front of the mall. Don't do that. Don't be in the hood standing outside any hoods, bro. If you in the South and you're outside on A Street, Conway, or the Gales, bro, any of that shit, get the fuck inside, bro. Because I'm telling you, it's not a place you want to just stand outside. If you're in the West, don't stand outside Lewis Park. I wouldn't do it. If you're in the East, don't stand anywhere outside in the East. Damn, don't you dare, bro. North, don't stand outside of Bianchi. None of that, bro. Kelly, all of that shit, bro. Get your ass in the house immediately. They
His
not
longtime
playing with
girlfriend
you,
Mitchell
bro.
had gotten him an Uber or a
This
Lyft
damn
ride back to the
Honda,
home
bro.
10 minutes
I see
away.
this Honda
But she
everywhere,
realized something was wrong.
all over the
She tried
internet.
calling Johnson multiple times, and there was no answer. That's when she immediately called Elijah's grandmother and received the worst news of her life. His grandmother found him shot right outside of the home and began screaming that he was shot. Being in the street life repping Lewis Park Bloods, Elijah had a strong feeling something was going to happen to him. He was having a hard time sleeping and was super stressed and gave no explanation. For the previous 2 weeks, he was going around apologizing to as many people as he could, even made attempts to fix his wrongs. He was trying to change, he was just stressed out.
Hey, yo. I was talking about this about Bkandz, bro. It's crazy that I be saying shit and it be happening in the video, bro. It's really wild. But last video, when I was talking about Bkandz, I said, even when you try to change your life, I was saying this would happen to him. But it happened to the person he killed, ironically, right? Even if you try to change your life, bro, people do not forget what you did in the streets, bro. That's the thing about it. It's like a tattoo. It's permanent, bro. So if you want to live in the same place, you don't get to just change your ways, bro. That's not how that shit works. So with that being said, you got to move the fuck out of where you live. So if I put in work on the city and I did all this shit, I was doing crimes, robbing, killing, and then I decide, you know what? I don't like this lifestyle anymore, bro. I want to raise my kids, do good. You don't get to make that decision and live where you want to live, bro. That's just not how the streets work. They do not care that you want to, that you want redemption. Bkandz clearly didn't care. If that's even who killed you. I don't even know if Bkandz really did it. I don't know if he's just covering for somebody else. I don't know what's up. But whoever killed you, bro, whoever killed this dude does not care. And that's how the streets work. Nobody cares.
He didn't know which way to go.
That's why you gotta move,
He needed to
bro.
get out of Stockton.
However you gotta do
He
it.
just wanted to leave Stockton as a whole, but never gave reason.
If you have to live in a 2-bedroom apartment, a 1-bedroom apartment, if you have to live in a studio somewhere, you do that before staying in somewhere like Stockton.
Then why? On
Dead
an early
ass.
Wednesday morning, Johnson told Mitchell he had sent her a text while she was sleeping, and he wanted her to read it. He wrote to her saying there were things bothering him in his life, and he needed to get away and get his life together. Elijah said he didn't want someone to take him away from his family and his kids.
Bro, he really
Elijah
said
had
this?
already had a strong feeling.
Shit, I need to watch
death
what I
was over
say,
him.
bro. Because life
Less than
hears
4
you.
hours after he sent those text messages, Elijah was killed.
Oh my
The
God.
case had went cold for almost 6 years, with no leads other than the shooter, who was a Hispanic male in
I'll
his
be careful
20s,
what I say,
wearing a
bro.
white t-shirt and
Whenever
black
you
pants.
feel it coming, it comes.
Investigators said that there was no motive, and it was very unclear at the time what caused the death of Johnson. But later on, it was believed that Johnson was targeted. His longtime girlfriend Mitchell left a short statement with her voice breaking and said he always told her that something like this may happen, and he wanted her to go to school, become something, and continue to care for their kids. I just feel sad and
Yeah,
hurt.
it's kind of sad to hear,
The
bro.
only comfort she finds in the whole situation is the fact that Johnson had made peace with everyone. Stockton police have now identified and arrested a potential suspect in the case that goes by the name of Ray Nico Flores, a.k.a. Bkandz. Bkandz is associated with the South Stockton gang Flyboys slash Muddy Boys, and he just made his way through the door as a breakout artist, signing to Capitol Records. Found his popularity.
Dude, bands better pray that the grandma and the girl do not hop in on him on court, bro. They better pray they don't come to the court session, bro. Or he's fucked. He's fucked. Because if they could really paint you as a villain like that, and then they go down this nigga's rap sheet, they're gonna be like, you are the worst human ever, bro. Bro had kids, he tried to change his life. That's how they're gonna paint it, bro, whether it's correct or not. I mean, in my opinion, bro, once you're in the streets, you're in the streets. There's no like redemption, make peace. You did some bad shit probably. If he was really in the streets, Lewis Park Bloods, like he said, and he put work in where he's at, like he said in that thing, he did some bad shit, bro. You don't know what he did to Bands' camp, so uh it's really like two people in the same demographic going at it, which is funny because you know what you notice about the streets. The streets is a bunch of people killing people who look like them. What does that mean? That means that you're going across town to look for a nigga who posts Instagram posts like you, who talks like you, listens to the same kind of music like you, and you're trying to kill him. I figure like you're trying to kill somebody based on something you don't like that you see in yourself at that point.
There becomes problems. Bkandz has caught himself in the middle of a Fed operation named the Boogeyman. Now everyone thinks the operation was for Bkandz, but in all reality, they were referring to popular Stockton rapper EBK J-Bo.
I thought it was
now
for Bkandz
incarcerated
too.
in state prison, and his gang of people that goes by EBK.
I've turned over 500 average 9-to-5ers into profitable traders in just 8 weeks using a little-known three-phase system. And if
Gang members from all sides of the Stockton area were booked, including Bkandz, and his bail was set at $700,000, but he still made a way out of no way and bailed out. He stayed out of the way for the most part, focusing on his craft since being released, dropping non-stop music videos, working on albums, and doing everything he was supposed to do to stay out of trouble.
Yeah.
Bkandz had no knowledge that the clock was ticking and his time was running out.
Yeah.
Bkandz was apprehended and booked in San Joaquin County Jail January 11, 2025, on suspicion of murdering Elijah Johnson. Even through all the legal troubles,
Which they said last video, he has already fought this case before and beat it, which means there is some more evidence on him, which means bro's ass is officially about to be grass. I can't wait for one to see what the evidence is. I can't wait to see what they got on him. Let's hope it's not too bad, bro, because, you know, he has potential.
I don't think many people expected Bkandz to get booked for a cold case murder from 2019.
No,
And that's almost 6 years ago. According to court records, Bkandz has a history of felonies dating back to 2018.
Yeah, the fuck he does.
He was arrested on suspicion
Sure
of possession of
does.
cocaine for sales and possession of a concealed weapon. The following year, he was arrested on weapons, drug charges, and gang activity charges. And in 2020, he was once for possession of controlled substance for sales, once for forgery, grand theft,
What
and
the
gang,
hell?
drugs, and weapon charges. Bkandz was arrested on suspicion of
Hey, it doesn't fully surprise me. I seen Bkandz in person one time, bro. Like, if you watch any of my story times, bro, you know, like, I done lived in Stockton for a long time, bro, and I still got family there, so I'll go back. My little brother, like, a year ago, was going to Edison High School, and he had a football game. I went to watch him. Bkandz was there because one of his little people play on the team, too. I think his cousin or some shit. Actually, I used to play basketball with his cousin, too. But I seen him in person, bro, and when you see him, like, you could look at him, and I don't say this about a lot of niggas, bro. I don't say this because it sound corny, but I look at bro, and you could just see, like, yeah, he really like that, bro. Bro's a vicious ass person, bro. I see him, he's talking to his girl, bro, and he's like yelling at her. He's kind of pissed off at her. I could tell he's pissed off at some other people, bro. And I'm like, hey, that's Bkandz, right? And this is before he was really even popular rapping. I just knew him because everybody knows him in the city. So I kind of like him standing there. I'm ear hustling just a little bit, bro. He's talking to one of his people, bro. And it's just all violent shit I could hear this nigga talking about, bro. Like, I could hear him talk about suckers being at the game. Like, what they gonna do with that? Like, bro, I'm not even gonna say too much, bro. But I could hear it, and it's like, bro, this nigga, He's something else, bro, and you could tell. Like, there's not many people you get around. You're just like, yeah. So this whole thing, like, it came as a surprise. But all these charges and shit, like, really hearing them, I'm not as surprised as I could be, bro. I'm just gonna say that.
Vandalism, obstruction, and gang, drug, and weapon charges in 2021.
I thought you had a
And
gang
on suspicion
enhancement
of
too, right?
possession of controlled substance and driving without a license in 2022. The same year, he
Driving
was
without a
arrested on
license,
suspicion of
bro. That's
conspiracy,
just stupid.
gang, and weapon charges.
That's a stupid
Last year, he
charge
was
that they
arrested
give
twice for
you.
possession of a machine gun, an assault weapon, along with gang.
Wait,
weapon
isn't
charges.
Bkandz like almost 25? Bro, what the fuck? Your name is Bkandz, you got money or whatever, and you don't have a license? What the fuck did you do the drill with? That red Honda, right? What if you got pulled up? This nigga don't got a license. You a hood nigga is something else, bro.
And now he's booked for murder while fighting all of those other cases that are pending. Let's hope that Bkandz is able to pull out a miracle and come back stronger than
You're not too hood to get a license, bro. It
But
just
as
makes
of
your
right
life
now,
a little easier.
I don't think Bkandz
What?
is looking forward to a music career and more.
Get one of these, Bkandz. What the fuck is you doing, bro? One of those. I hope the camera's focusing on that, bro. One of those. You don't have a license? The fuck? Get y'all shit together.
More focused on legal battles. Hopefully, he can stack up enough videos.
That just makes me think people don't
He
got
already
their
has
shit
enough
together,
videos
bro. How can you be
stacked
24
up
without
to
a
last him
license?
till
And
he
your
comes
name is
home.
Bkandz.
I know nobody was expecting Bkandz to
What?
be what he raps about, but you know, some people say
No, I kinda
Bkandz may have
expected it.
rapped a little bit too much, and it's the cause.
I
of him
expected
being
it because
booked.
bro was kind of weird when I
today.
saw him in person. Not weird, but like,
I
you
don't
could
think
tell
I
bro
ever
does some
heard
weird
Bkandz
shit.
rap about any murders in specifics or said he caught any specific murder, but this situation is serious, and he is now fighting for his life. I think music is the last thing on his mind. Everyone's worried about a music career, but what about his kids?
I said that last video is crazy, bro. It almost like I promise y'all I'm not watching this shit. Like I swear I did not watch this video, bro. It's like it's just such real shit I'm saying that it ends up in the video. I said that last video that who gives a fuck about the rap career? Bro has kids, bro has baby mama drama, he has all kind of shit. And y'all focused about him rapping about J-Bo. Who gives a fuck? He got other fish to fry. I promise he does. I said that last video, bro.
Bkandz does have 3 children that he takes care of, and he's a very active parent in their lives. Now, through all of this, all we have to do is pray and keep him in our prayers, because I don't think anybody that's in the street life is going to wish jail on their worst enemy. At the end of the day, if you're in the streets, you know what this street life come with. So, I
said this again last video. You know what it comes with until it finally comes. Everybody knows in the end you could get life, but nobody really thinks about the moment of when you get life. Fuck the moment when you're about to get life, honestly. The 5 seconds after you get the life sentence is what nobody thinks about. When you actually hear it, like you just heard it, that you're going to spend the rest of your life in bars. No, I don't think anybody really understands unless they've been in that situation.
message to the youth, like I said before in the last video, do what's right, stay out of the streets, get a job, focus on your career. If you have children,
Real shit,
focus
real
on staying in
spill.
their lives, being an
You
active
ain't
parent.
lying.
Because if you're getting booked 24/7, when are you gonna have time to spend it with your
Yeah,
family?
bro. Y'all
and raise your
street
kids
people
the
are
right
some
way?
dog shit parents,
Their
bro. Y'all
kids
some
need
dookie
their
ass
parents.
parents.
And
Just gonna
you
say.
do not have to be a gangbanger in order to be somebody. We all make mistakes, and everybody has to pay for their consequences. So now we're just gonna sit back and watch what happens as we go through the court process and see exactly what's gonna happen with Bkandz. As for his music
The
career,
AI thing thought it
that's
said
obviously
pants.
put on hold because
Hella
he's looking
funny.
at something totally more serious than a music career. I know that.
Guys, the music career might be done. That's what we're not understanding, bro. Hey, if he gets convicted, does he have enough music videos to last him the next 50 years, bro? That's what it's really gonna be. Does he have that much music video? He's done if he's convicted. Like, his ass is grass. And right now, it doesn't look good either.
He was probably the ticket for him and his group of people because he was the only one that was able to flourish. Coming 6 months out
Incorrect. MB now.
his career,
20
he
man.
pretty much did things that
Know
a
what you're
lot of
talking
people
about.
can't do. He touched
Do your
over
research.
6 million views on his YouTube channel alone with no help, no promotion, just all off the street. Now he has a big support system, and I know there's a lot of people that's behind him and that's gonna keep him protected and ride for him no matter what. But as of Bkandz, he just gotta make sure he keeps his mouth shut, and he really just has to wait for him to go through the trial process. Hopefully he does beat this murder so that he can get back out here to his kids and do the right thing and focus on his career after that. No more sliding and thinking that you're invincible or you're unknown, because he now has a face, and there's a face to the name, and the name will stick. Anyways, you guys, I appreciate you guys.
It will stick, but if he's convicted, give him 5 years, nobody cares about Bkandz no more. He's just something in Stockton history. Stockton, a city in the middle of nowhere, right? Bro, fuck. These rappers make some book ass choices, bro. Let's hope for the best, bro. Let's hope for the best. I can't say what's gonna happen. I don't know the evidence, bro. We're gonna have to see the court system play out, assuming that, you know, things come out slowly by slowly and we get to see more. With that being said, we got to see, you know, what happened hours before Elijah Johnson was killed. We gonna have to see what happens with the band things, with the band court shit. I'm gonna be updating y'all as much as I see on Instagram, TikTok, whatever the fuck. With that being said, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'm gonna catch you on the next one. Peace.